Hey, what's up guys? Exalted here, and really quickly before we get into today's video, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for 200,000 subscribers. Your guys' support is absolutely unreal, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Thank you so much. Now, what I'm going to be doing today is, yes, I have a face cam, kind of a celebration for 200,000 subscribers. If you guys don't like it, just let me know in the comments, because when we're analyzing people, I don't know if it's going to get in the way. Just let me know. But yeah, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be analyzing a player who participated in the Solos Cash Cup already because they are on European servers. His name is Castery, and he is a potential recruit to join my new pro team / team Silver Gaming. Now, he plays on PC, but he plays PC on controller. And he plays 15th. He played really well. Let's go ahead and see if we can find him really quick. And he actually went ahead and was nice enough to send me some of his replays. Here we go. To send me some of his replays so that we can analyze his gameplay together. Now, hopefully, since the tournament doesn't start for a couple more minutes, I guess a couple more hours, starts from like 3 hours, we can review his gameplay. Hopefully, we'll learn something, and so that when I start, I can play better. Now, if you guys want to watch me play in the Solo Cup today, definitely I'll be live streaming it on Twitch, so it should be right when this video is posted. So follow me on Twitch and come say hi. I'd really appreciate it. So here's Castery. Here's his match history. Something a little different is anyone in contenders and above can play. Usually it's Champions League and above, so this should be a little bit easier. On top of that, you can play 15 games. I believe the max amount of games you can play is 15, and here he played his first game, got 21 kills. We're not going to be watching that one, but we're going to be watching once he got up a couple points and he got a 16 kill win. So this is the game we're going to be watching, and with all that being said, thank you guys so much for your amazing support, and let's get right into analyzing Castery's gameplay. Alright, so hopping into Castery's game, it looks like he lands Pressure Plant. I think he's wearing the default skin. I don't know if there's any strategy involved when it comes to that. And he has tagged this player Wick for 50 damage with the revolver while flying, so he knows for a fact that he is weak. I turned on nameplates, and I'm hoping to figure out a way to where we can see what gun he has out, but we might just have to look, I guess, in his player's hands. But honestly, to me, it looks like he's going to get a few guns, and then he's going to fly over and get that kill. Or just do that. That works fine too. So GG's to Castery. Now, I really like this landing spot. Absolutely lasered that player. I really like this landing spot because it's insanely mobile. You can fly almost anywhere on the map. You can go in such a large range of places. Very risky play by Castery, and I'll tell you guys a tip in a second. But I really like this landing spot. Like I said, you have super good rotation to anywhere. He does have circles, so he's probably going to camp around unless he goes out and looks for kills. But great landing spot. Now, he just phased through the player's box, which is very good. It's really good to phase through players' boxes to get that quick kill because he knew his opponent was about one shot. Now, he did get trapped because of that. One thing, and separated by the ramp, which could have been bad. He probably would have died as the player would have edited on him. What you can do in that situation is hold out your pyramid. That way, the second you phase into the player's ramp, you immediately place a pyramid, or the second you phase into the player's wall, you immediately replace a pyramid, and that pyramid on the ground will make it so the opponent can't separate you two with a ramp and get an easy trap kill. Hopefully, you will be able to break a wall and kill the opponent in time, because like I said, he's not separated from you. So there's just a strategy when phasing into people's boxes. We went over this with Epic Whale, but yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and skip to where he gets a little bit more action, and I'll watch and see what guns he gets so that I can keep you guys updated on that. Alright, so Castery just rotated out of Pressure Plant using the Slipstream or whatever you want to call it. And it looks like he's just going to W key this player. Let's go ahead and see what exactly he does. Nice side jump and really good edit. That was actually pretty interesting. He hit that shot really hard. I think it was like 190 damage. So GG's, he got quick high ground. He did that side jump to kind of make sure he didn't get built over. Really good, really clean edit. In that situation, what I would have done, it was not a bad situation. What I would have done though, is I would have probably tried to box the player in because it looked pretty easy to box the player in, maybe get a really easy trap kill. But what he did worked out just fine, and maybe he didn't have any traps. But yeah, I'll go ahead and skip on to the next kill. Alright, so Castery has rotated towards Loot Lake, and as you can see on the map, there's actually a decent amount of people. There's 1, 2, 3, there's about 3 players really close to him. So instead of actually losing one of the walls, he continues to build out so that the player that he is fighting right now can't just kind of focus one area. Really good edit, very risky, but very, very good edit. He saw that the opponent didn't have a shotgun out, so he knew he could get quicker and higher amounts of damage done. Very quick edit out again. He was ready for that. A little bit of a shield bait. GG's to Castery. All right, so Castery is looking for this player. I don't think he knows exactly where he is. Maybe he does. Seems like a good play to me, but the player had so much time to kind of get out of the area that it didn't affect him at all. I probably would have saved that for a little longer. You probably should throw that from a lot further away because this player knew that someone was trying to push him. Great. Oh, fantastic. He's going to go ahead and push this player. But in the meantime, what he did really well is you always want to place that ramp in the box whenever you can. He got that ramp replacement, and he was allowed to edit that in any way, and he edited it in a way where the opponent didn't have right-hand peek, which was really hard for most players. The pretty typical edit is to kind of just edit the right line down, and that'll give the opponent right-hand peek. He did the complete opposite. He went backwards, and he did it on the left side, so Castery had the full advantage during that box fight. He ended these fights quickly, and that's something that I'm really liking. He's ending all his fights as quickly as possible, meaning it's hard for other players to actually third party him. Alright, so Castery was getting griefed pretty hard with stinks. There's tons of stinks absolutely everywhere. He places that campfire to gain some of his HP back. Great read on that. The player is pretty weak from all the stinks that they... Oh my gosh, absolutely lasered. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Absolutely fantastic. That was so good. Alright, so this player launch padded away because he was getting targeted by a lot of people, and Castery actually beamed him out of the air, so he's going to go ahead and just push that. He wants as many kills, he wants as many points as he possibly can. Now, obviously, it looks like Castery is a very low ping player. It looks like he's taking a lot of walls and roofs and stuff, which makes it pretty easy for him to W key in boxes. Now, I personally don't play on very low ping, but there are several ways, and I've made a lot of videos on them where you can actually just phase through players' walls, and there's a couple cheeky ways where you can make sure you steal people's walls. Alright, so it's starting to get towards the late game. There's still 11 players left. So early game, a lot of people died. But those last 25, they seem to stick around for a long while. Castery's boxed up right now. He has to rotate. Zone is practically right behind him. I'm wondering how he's going to do this. Alright, great kill there. That player wasn't really sure what was going on, I don't think. Interesting. Okay, so a good move he made right there. He used his impulse grenades as opposed to the launch pad, because the launch pad, you will get shot out of the air like crazy. So you definitely don't want to do that. That player probably out of mats, if I had to guess. He wasn't building, or he was just trying to go for the free rotation. He placed a big boogie bomb behind him, and it didn't really do anything. But GG's to Castery. He's up to 11 kills right now, and it looks like he's just going to continue W keying these players. He's getting really easy AR. Oh my gosh, his aim is absolutely amazing with the controller. Now, the thing about this zone is it's going to go uphill. Rotating uphill is really, really difficult. It's always best to try to early rotate uphill, but Castery plays really far back. He plays like the last player to rotate, and he just looks behind players just like that to hopefully pick up easy kills, and it's actually working really well. I always try to early rotate because usually while people are rotating in towards me, I'll look for kills that way, but Castery looks like... he seems to kind of play the very back and watch other players in front of him rotate and just shoot him in the back. The only problem with that is if there are players ahead of you... Oh, that player's 1 HP. Alright, I think he took the wall and then edited, or he predicted the edit. I'm not sure. Great timing on that impulse. But yeah, you have to be careful, because if you're late rotating, a lot of times players will try and shoot you while you're rotating, and it makes it hard with the storm behind you. Alright, so Castery actually went into that little slipstream sort of thing at pressure plant so that he could continue to drop down, so he wasn't stuck in the air, because like I said, you're stuck in the air for a long time, and a lot of times because of that, you will get lasered out of the sky. So this player actually went down, and it's going to be hard to get an angle on him. Yeah, just like that. Castery's not playing high ground. I probably would have gone for high ground in this situation, but he definitely doesn't have to. He really wants this kill on this player. He's going to watch the rotate out. Not going to quite get a very good angle. that player just fell to his death. I don't know if Castery got the kill. I don't know if that had been over 16 seconds left. Very smart play right there. Super smart play. When you guys are ever low on mats, you can box up just like Castery just did. And when you do that, you use way less mats and you're still just as protected. I love doing that. Instead of spending 60 mats on an entire box, you can just spend 20 and build a floor and a pyramid. So now it's a 1v1. He has an RPG. The player has full health. He's going to go for the... Oh my gosh. Player's 1 HP. GG's. So pretty much what Castery did to win that 1v1 is he used the impulse nade, he jumped up really high, the player wasn't quite expecting it, and he shot the rocket on his way up. That did 120 damage, and every time he shot rockets, especially at players' buildings, he automatically, as quickly as possible, pulled out his combat shotgun and just sprayed in the general direction of the opponent, and it really led to a lot of damage for him. He'd break a box, maybe hit a player for 80 with his combat immediately after, and in that situation, he hit the player with the RPG and then hit him with the combat, putting him at 1 HP. Easy win for Castery, an insane player. Like I said, he placed 15th and he's on a controller. He's up there with Face Mongrel. He's up there with Mr. Savage M, some really known, well, good players. But yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did or if you didn't. And with all of that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.